Your key card sitting by the throne, just where you let it fall.
The Facebook rental scam. This one's been around, but it's hitting different lately. Scammers haven't gotten any smarter. They're running the same old playbook they've been running since the jump-off. What changed is the terrain. Housing is tight. Rents are offensive, and people, they're exhausted. When desperation rises, the same grifts that have worked time and time again require a facelift. This scam lives on Facebook Marketplace, and here lately, it's been tearing shark-sized chunks out good people's billfolds. What it looks like. You're hunting for a rental. House. Apartment. Something that doesn't make you feel like you're getting robbed just for needing a place to sleep. Then something catches your eye. Listing looks clean. Photos look real. Price doesn't insult your intelligence. There's an actual address attached. You pull it up on Street View and everything checks out. So you message them. They respond quick. Friendly. Professional. Nothing that trips any alarms. They mention the place is available, but there's a lot of interest right now. That's the first squeeze. Subtle. Almost sounds helpful. You don't even clock it as pressure, but that's exactly what it is. The setup. Here's where people underestimate this thing. Sometimes these operators never go anywhere near the property. Stolen photos from recycled listings. Easy, lazy work. But that's not what's been catching people lately. Lately, the scam boys have been stepping inside. Vacant house sitting too long. Unlocked door. Lockbox code nobody bothered to reset after the last tenant. They walk through like they belong there. Shoot fresh photos. New angles. Scammers nowadays have the onions to actually run showings. They'll meet with potential marks face to face, walking you through rooms, inside a property they have absolutely no claim to. That's the evolution. Now, everything you're looking at is real. The house, the rooms inside, the address. Yeah, everything, except the person collecting your hard-earned green money. The hook. After some back and forth, they start nudging you toward the finish line. They're out of town, handling things remotely, working through a property partner. Always an excuse why things can't move along naturally, like standard business should. They send over a lease agreement. Looks official. Probably was official somewhere else before they copied it and swapped the names. Then comes the ask. Deposit to hold the unit. First month to secure your spot. Application fee to get things moving. Standard language, standard framing, nothing that sounds like a shakedown. But underneath all of it, urgency. Other people are ready to move on this. Can't hold it without something down. Don't want to waste anybody's time. That urgency isn't nervous energy. It's architecture, designed to keep you moving before you stop to think. The one rule you need to follow. I don't care if the sky rips open and the Heavenly Father sends an angel down with a gold halo and a notarized letter saying, it's okay. If they can't prove ownership of that property, you don't hand over a single dollar of your hard-earned green money. The takedown. You sign the fraud lease. You pay the green money. In the meantime, the scammer and their whole entire marketplace account does the ghost face, like it was never really there at all. Then move-in day arrives. You show up with your boxes, your furniture, maybe your family, and the actual owner is standing there, looking at you like he just swallowed a chicken bone. You begin to get to feeling you're part of the theme song to that 70s early Saturday morning Spider-Man cartoon. Nobody knows who you are. And you're standing in a driveway that was never yours, holding the receipt for a transaction that never should have happened. Now let me tell you why this scam works so well. It works because the house is real. The photos check out. The conversation felt like every other normal transaction you've ever had. And you were tired. You'd been looking for weeks, maybe months, watching decent places evaporate before you could even schedule a viewing. Then finally something broke open. You're not in defense mode when that happens. You're in thank God this nightmare is over mode. That's the blind spot. And they walk you right through it. What to watch for. Pay attention to soft pressure. Scammers won't demand anything. They're just going to keep you moving. This unit won't last. Already got deposits pending. Just need something to lock it in. Sounds reasonable. Sounds like standard landlord talk. But if you're feeling rushed, that's the tell. The moment slowing down feels like it might cost you the place. That's exactly when you need to hit the brakes. Also, notice how they handle friction. Real landlords can meet with you. Real property managers can open doors and answer questions. Real rentals? Come with verification you can check independently. If everything stays in the messages, if there's always a reason normal steps won't work, you're not dealing with a landlord. The payment methods. Watch how they want to get paid. Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay, gift cards if they're really bold. Notice what's missing. Checks, escrow, verified property management portals. Anything with a paper trail or a dispute process. Peer-to-peer payment apps are built for speed. Great for splitting dinner. Terrible for sending $3,000 to a stranger. Once that money moves, it's gone. If you're moving from out of town, this is where people get hit the hardest. Verify ownership through public records. Use licensed property management companies. Get somebody local to eyeball the place if you can, and be willing to walk away. A bad deal will cost you more than no deal. Somebody resists basic verification, they're not busy, they scamming. If you already got stung, stop contact immediately. Save everything. Report the listing. Contact your payment service. File a police report if the amount was significant. Documentation matters. Real rentals don't rush you. Real landlords don't vanish when you ask questions. Real opportunities don't collapse the moment you try to verify basic information. Something feels off? Walk away. Somebody keeps pushing urgency? Dead that deal and move around. It's time now that I leave you with my final words. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. This is Igal Malotok. Stay sharp, stay safe, trust, but always verify. I'll see you on the next one.
The static on the screen is gone. You left it on all night. Smell of ozone in the dawn. Bathed in pale blue light. I trace the burning of your name. A ghost I can't erase. And you just let the signal die. And all that's left is what you broke. The promise and the code. Just hollow words somebody spoke on this forgotten road. Your key card sitting by the door, just where you let it fall. Doesn't matter anything anymore. Doesn't matter now at all. I called your number, heard the tone. Disconnected, cold, alone. And you just let the signal die. And all that's left is what you broke. The promise and the code.